Ka-chow. I need you. What's going on, everybody? Today, ECM. You know, I bought this thing from a Flagship One, and it's actually got a different part number than what my truck has. I then called them. They said that when they pull up my VIN number, that this one right here, which looks exactly like mine, they said it'll work. So my VIN number pops up a whole different range of ones that'll work. So, anyways, we're about to install this ECM, and my dad's looking at me funny. He's gonna help me. So we're gonna install this ECM, and yeah, hang out. All right. So the first thing you want to do when doing this right here is you're gonna want to take your ECM out, which is that module right there. And all it's gonna be is, you can kind of see the let's see if I can point to it, the little clip right here. There's two of them, so you got one going that comes from here down, you got one that comes from up there or down there up. If you're like me, your bottom one broke. so we're gonna mess around with it, and but once you push those down, these little things right here will slide up, and then your little connector will come out. So, and then obviously everything's just gonna be reverse, putting the ECM back in. But to take this ECM out of this little holder, you got little bitty connectors right here, right behind that little wire, and there's another one right there. You're just gonna pull those up, and then the ECM actually just slides right out. So it's not bad, but just be careful. Don't break the clips. So I'm gonna get to it. All right. After about 2 or 3 minutes of fighting with it, the old ECM is out. The new one is in, and now it's just time to do the relearning process. Since I sent in my VIN number, this is already paired with my VIN, so I do not have to take it to a dealership. All I gotta do is just go through the relearning process for the keys and the ignition and everything. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to use my phone to do that because I'm gonna have to look up the instructions and everything. I want to say it's like turn the truck over and then leave it in the on position for like 10 minutes, and you do that like 3 times. But once I do it and get this thing done, I'll go back over it with you, so y'all will know how to do it. So let me do that right fast, and I'll get right back with you. All right, so I got the ECM put in. I drove it around the block. I forgot to video it. That was my fault. But anyways, so got the ECM put in, and literally all it is you turn the truck to the on position. You attempt to crank it. Don't crank it. You attempt to crank it. Leave it in the on position for 10 minutes. And sit there and watch the security indicator light. It'll be like a lock with a person behind it or something like that. I don't even remember what it looks like. But once that light goes off, turn the key off, count to 10, do it again. So you'll do that process a total of 3 times. And then the third time, you turn it off, you count to 30 seconds, and then you crank up your vehicle. At least that was the process for my truck. And that was, like I said, that was just for relearning the key for this ECM. That wasn't the actual flashing it or anything like that. That was just relearning the key for it. But truck is still messed up, still doing the same thing. So next I'm going to do the Air Dog lift pump and see what it does, which honestly I'm kind of really feeling it like it might be a fuel issue. I don't know yet. So I'm probably going to start working on it tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow when I start working on it. I want to take it over to the shop to do it because I really don't have the room here to do it. But the problem is I don't have tools over at the shop. So I'm going to have to figure out what all tools I need and probably just take them with me. So, but yeah, I'll see y'all here in just a minute. I'm going to fast forward it. All right, so it is the next day, and we're about to start doing this this lift pump. And actually, I also bought the Sinister Diesel, the CAT fuel filter adapter. So I go ahead and slap it on. I am going to be reading, I guess, instructions. My dad's already read them, but I guess I'm going to read them too, even though I don't really want to. So yeah. So this is what all the kit comes with, minus out there. I had to go buy that. So here's your instructions, your brackets, which looks like they have actually upgraded the brackets to metal, because Colby on his truck, they were plastic. So that's nice. I'm glad they did that, because it snapped in half. You got your wiring harness, your pump, and your 2 filters. You got a lot of hose, which from what I understand is I've got to take the factory hose, the factory fuel hose, off of this truck to put with this right here. Then you got all your fittings and stuff like that. You do have to cut into the fuel neck on this, so that's what this piece right here is for. So when you'll cut the fuel neck in, and you'll put that piece inside of it, clamp it up, and that's just gonna be for your return. So that's all as far as I know for this system. For this system right here, I actually haven't even looked at the instructions. You can see they're still packaged up down there. So yeah, I haven't really looked at the instructions for that yet, but I'm sure I've seen videos on it. I can't remember if it was Sinister Diesel that the guy put on, but it was Truckmaster. I watched his video on it. So it looked pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, we're gonna get on this, and I always lose words at this point. Yeah, so just I guess watch and enjoy. All right, so what we're gonna do, and I literally just watched Truckmaster's video. He does a really good job of explaining what he's doing. So if y'all want to go watch him, go ahead and go watch him. He does a really good detailed video on it. So I'm just gonna take this right here, these 2 bolts right here out, which are 12 millimeters, and I'm gonna take this this pump, or this filter housing, completely off. All right, and then I'm gonna take these 2 short screws, this one right here that's in my hand, that one, and the one right here, and I'm gonna put them in there and go ahead and just get them threaded into this filter housing. That way, when I put this bracket in, this separator, it's already, everything's in there. I ain't got to fight with anything. And then after that, I'm just gonna take my filter out. And this, what he was telling is, a lot of people, they cut this right here off, because this is goes to your water separator. And you really won't need that. And I'm about to do an air dog anyway, so it's gonna have a water separator anyways. So he said a lot of people cut these off, but he don't suggest it, just in case you want to go back to a factory fuel filter one day. So I'm just gonna follow in his footsteps on that right there, and just zip tie that up somewhere. Just disconnect it and zip tie it up somewhere. But let me see if I can find a good place to set y'all up at. I doubt it that I'll be able to find anything. I didn't bring my stand over here, so I didn't really think that through. But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere to set y'all up at. All right, so you see I've got the bolts out, and I've got the new bolts in. I just put them in there, left them loose. Also, I took this little bridge out of my air system. It made it a little bit easier to get to it. So now I'm just going to slide that in there like so, and then I'm going to tighten them bolts up as soon as I get that in off my arm. All right. Yeah, there's nowhere really I could set y'all. Maybe I can set you right there. Hey, I found a place for you. that didn't work. Alright, I've got the adapter put in. I got the bolts all tightened up. Now, all I'm gonna do is come down here and take that take this filter loose, unplug this wire right here, the one that's got my hand on it, and put the new little adapter on it, and I'm gonna grease up the O-rings real nice and make sure that they ain't gonna have any seal issues. I need to get an LB7 up pipe so that I can actually so I can do a EGR delete on this thing. This thing, I know I said in the earlier video this thing's EGR deleted now, but if you look down in here, I've actually still got the intercooler pipe in there, I believe. Yeah, there it is. You can see it right there. So this right here is your intercooler pipe right here. So it's still in there. It's still in there, but hopefully it won't be in there for long. So anyways, I'm gonna get to doing this right here. I'll see y'all here in a minute. All right, that one is done. Got everything put up. Seems to be running fine. Obviously I'm not expecting it to fix my truck, but it will definitely help the filtration system. So I'm happy that is done, which actually my dad was telling me that his boat, which is, let's see if I can, the boat right there, and one of y'all just saw me cleaning it up the other day, he said that it was actually doing the exact same thing with, but his was it had water in the fuel pump, or not in the fuel pump, but in the filter. So I don't know, I've never seen anything like this. The problem that the boat had, I wasn't in the boat when it started doing that, so I can't speak for it, you know. But up next we're gonna do the air dog, and I'm thinking about, I might just do that in a separate video. I'm gonna do it today, but I'm gonna make it into a different video. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Man, if I could speak today. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because I'm about to get on this this air dog and be waiting for that video right there. We'll see you next time.